Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'ma. I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz start up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now Penix off the play action. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Penix now on first down. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down throw for Allen. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, a bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive, for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. You got a low power ranking. Also dangerous. Y'all talk down range. Don't touch the matrix. Got that touch my favorite. Keep it on touch of my favorite. Never can't hear it no more.
Second down now, 7 to go. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Another one for Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Penix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix now. Going all the way to the end zone here. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Cook. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Allen. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. In! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts off with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 29. He's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air with Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Penix is going to throw again. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
36-yard line.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more. But you want to see some. Life that slows you down. Your body gets acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you better.
First down, ball at the 36. It's Penix yet again. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. All the way, that's it, and a touchdown! The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Koo on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
17. Bills 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Second and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, Buffalo.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. And it's the Bills. With it, 1st and 10. Cook. This is ahead for about 5. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Love this, giving it to the big guy on third and short. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. That run broke a little better than I think they expected, Brock. You don't hand it to your fullback expecting a score from that distance.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but these fullbacks of today are not the fullbacks of yesteryear. There's no more neck rolls. These guys today can move, and they like to show off when they get a chance.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swat away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 2nd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Penix. Forced that to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Here's Penix to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Throwing here, Allen. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw that. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the 37. It's made right side by Coleman. First and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Cook. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Fullback trying to power it across.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
This is Cook. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. A gain of 2, and after back-to-back runs fail, it's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Bass's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game up.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw now, Allen. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. His ball's cut by Palmer. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's more of the catch out left. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. This is Cook on the handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. A gain of a lone yard for Brock. That's all they needed. First down.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
On first down, Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Here's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 39. It's into the hands of Mooney. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Going right side, Robinson with it. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the 41. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here. To the right side and reeled in by London. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. So that tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Second and 6 coming up here. Allen looking to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction, with how well the defense had that one covered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw again, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
56.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, Allen to the air. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. There's a dive up the middle. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run it with Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Falcons 24.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 14.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, Penix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And again, it's Penix. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
This run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another one for Cook. And he has the Bills the first down. And that Brock should clinch them this win.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.